the site tonight for the historic opening game for Bryant High School against Theodore. Good evening, I'm Lee Shervanian, along with Mike Grace for tonight's play-by-play, and how pleased we are to be here as tonight Bryant High School takes on Theodore in what could be one of the growing rivalries in this area. In addition to being the first home game, this is also the first time that Bryant High School have played Theodore. Bryant, a combination of Alba and Grand Bay, played in different areas and different regions. They are in the same 6A Area 1. So on top of this budding rivalry, you have an area game that's so important to making the playoffs. And I want to welcome to our pregame the head football coach for Bryant High School, Rush Probst. Rush, talk about tonight's game from the standpoint of a growing rivalry and what tonight's attendance could turn out to be.
Well, I think attendance, Lee, would be extreme. I mean, I think that it'll be 6,000-7,000 here. And I think that the rivalry will grow. I mean, like Joe has stated that it's not a rivalry yet, but these people take it that way. The people down here in the Grand Bay, Bayou, La Battery area versus the Theodore people, because they live so close together. So from those folks that played in the 60s and 70s, it is a big rivalry. Now, our kids, it's something new. To their kids, it's something new. But after these 48-minute ball game, it'll become big.
Last week, Bryant opened up at Ladd Stadium and shut out Shaw 26-0. Rush, I saw that game. Offensively, you moved the ball. Defensively, you shut down Shaw. Specialty teams produced 2 block punts. And you wonder, for a first game, that looked pretty impressive.
Well, we always take pride, Lee, in blocking punts. Since 1991, I think we've blocked 47, 48 punts. And we do that a lot. And the kicking game, we feel like, is big. And defensively, we got some good players over there. We put some good players over there. And most of our better players on that side of the ball, outside of maybe a Brandon Johnson, and plus, so we got some pretty decent kids on offense. We just got a long ways to go.
Brandon Johnson, the fullback in the Bryant offensive attack. As we were driving in tonight, work crews were still working. Some work crews were leaving. I'm telling you, this place is still under construction, but it looks terrific.
It is under construction, Lee. If you'd have told me 3 days ago we was play a football game here, I sort of doubted it. But Mr. Lathan assured me they'd be ready, and when he says something, you can take it to the bank. And this work crew out here, and David Maxima, and the people that's been in charge of this field, and the county board and of education, the Mobile County Board of Education, has done an excellent job of putting this field together, and they've really worked 16 hours a day, Lee, and they're actually working on the concession stand as we speak, so they're still working.
And you're going to have a practice field across the far way. Right now, you're practicing at Alba High School. Is that a distraction?
A little bit maybe, but I mean, it's just for the Grand Bay kids because they have to come down there. I mean, it's not for the Alba kids. They're used to that, but we hope that, Lee, that we don't have to do this. Playing a home game is like playing an away game, and sometimes it's easier to play an away game because we don't have to move. We spend all day today moving stuff from one area to the next, and that's tough. And we hope soon in the future that we get a field house and a practice field and a place to dress. We just don't have any place to call home right now, and it is a distraction.
Rush, last year you coached Alba High. They went 5-4. And my question really, has it been a difficult transition for the players, especially the Grand Bay players, knowing that you coached at Alba, and let's say an Alba player beats out a Grand Bay player? Has that been a problem at all?
It hadn't been a problem. I mean, I haven't seen that as being a problem. I know the Grand Bay kids probably feel that way to a certain extent, but it hadn't been a problem. I mean, the fortunate thing is I was able to go out there and spend an off-season program with them from November on. So I knew those kids, and we went through spring practice together. So they had an opportunity to go against each other and win a position. And from that standpoint, the downside is that the Alba kids have been under me for 1 year during the season. The Grand Bay kids have not. So it's sort of relatively new to them. Alba kids, same old hat, because they sort of know how I am.
Rush, many thanks for joining us. Thanks for having us out here tonight.
Well, we appreciate y'all being here, Lee, and we hope that it's if we do our part, we think it can be a good football game.
Tonight, there's a hurricane brewing. The Bryant Hurricanes hosting the Bobcats at Theodore. Both high schools won their openers, so one of these teams will go 2-0 after tonight. I'll return with the play-by-play action with Mike Grace in just a moment.
Sports City 6 Television and Comcast, in conjunction with Sports Radio 105.5, are proud to present High School Football 98. Brought to you by Eddie's, Herman Padgett, Attorney at Law, Faulkner State, Atlas Capital Mortgage, Arts Communications, McDonald's in the Pritchard Community, Southern Blueprint, and the Mobile Bay Bears. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with tonight's kickoff right after these messages.
Free